All right, so a little bit about shapes. In jazz improvising, we learn a lot of licks and we learn lines and we learn scales to go with chords. But a little different thing that some guys use, some more than others, are shapes. And so this is maybe one of the most common shapes that players use or that players practice. Some people call it the Coltrane pattern. If you play it in a scale, it's just 1, 2, 3, 5. And I just used it in a series that's the 1 and the flat 3 of the key and the flat 6 of the key. So it's like this pattern that's almost that simulates like a turnaround with substitute changes. But anyway, this pattern can be used in a lot of different ways. You can use it to play through a turnaround like I just sort of showed, and then you can use it as an improvising tool to play away from the change, almost as a little 5-1 built into your playing. It's also a great pattern to practice for technique. So I use it in this kind of context where I'm just using it as just a warm-up, kind of get my right hand going and get my fingers moving a little bit. But then I'm going to use it right now over a set of chord changes, and you can kind of hear how I can sort of superimpose it into a song. So what I have going here is the first 8 measures of Gone with the Wind, a really common standard. That's a good tune to play if you don't know it. And so this is in 2 keys. The first 4 measures is going to be in E flat, and the second 4 is going to be in the key of G. And you'll hear me kind of throw this shape over some of the lines I'm playing. I'll play kind of straight ahead, the scales on it, and then I'll also play some shapes. So check it out. Here's the top, 1, 2, top, and I'm kind of throwing that shape in between some of my sort of beboppy licks, and you can experiment with it. There's a lot of room for stuff to do with it. Of course, you can change it minor. It doesn't have to always be. I think I may have even played it once minor. It doesn't always have to be the major, the 1, 2, major 3. Practice it with the minor, and just check it out. It's a cool shape to use, and you can use it over lots of different chord changes, and you can use it to get away from a change and back to a change. So like in a key, if on a G major chord I'm playing, that's an E flat major triad, and then I'm resolving it to a D major, not triad, but 1, 2, 3, 5. So an E flat major, and then I'm on the 9 of G. There you go. So that's a little, almost like 5-1 in the key of G. So there you go. Fun shape to work on, and have fun practicing.